I'm about to head off down to Branches Nursery. Actually, it's up to really because it's the other side of the Cook Highway. I want to get. They've got quite a few ferns and plants that quite like the darker sort of like a bit of shade. I think around here would be perfect. I'm going to set this up as an area with like a fernery. That's my plan. And it's Monday and it's quite sunny. It's a beautiful day, but maybe a little too warm because it's a reasonable bike ride up there. It'd be quite nice. The only hassle is I've got to cross the Cook Highway and there's no pedestrian way of doing that, so we'll see what the traffic's like. Actually, I'm not even sure what time of the day it is. Better check because it's 10:30. So, look, given it's 10:30, should be okay. Certainly won't have to worry about the school kids or anything like that. Probably a good time to head off and just see if we can get some decent plants. I read online that they do have free deliveries. So, seeing I'm in Kiwara Beach, I think, you know, and I don't have a car, hopefully they'll come to the party there and I'll buy a few things. I'm not sure if they've got fruit trees, got to find that out. So we'll do a bit of fact finding and hopefully get the plants required, because what I'll do is I'll just then build up a mound of earth there, right in the centre of that front bit, where I'll plant the fruit tree, get that going straight away. Might put another one on that side as well and provide a bit of privacy. I could also do with some down the back, I guess, to also provide some privacy and what have you, but also some fruit, which would be quite nice to grow my own fruit. So I'm happy to do all that. We'll just see how we go, and that's basically it. I'll give you an update once I get up to, that's the northern side of Kiwara Beach. It's quite nice up there. I'm stuck here at the just the entrance to Kiwara Beach, the main road. Incredible amount of traffic for this time. You don't know how much stuff. I just want to get across here. I'm waiting for the traffic to pass, and it's just non-stop. It's absurd that there's no pedestrian access across this road. It is so busy. It is just absurd. I'm a little puffed, but it's not too bad a ride. I've broken the back of it, I think. I've just got to go down to James Cook Drive to Branches Nursery. There's the sign for it, so that makes it easy. And it's sort of semi-rural around here, so you can see it's sort of almost, you know, looks like something like you expect in Kentucky with all the horse studs and things. It's that sort of a view. It's quite nice around here. Yeah, I'm getting a bit puffed. It's just the road I need to go down, and again they've got the Branches Nursery sign, so that's good. There was Joseph Banks Drive just before me. But look at this lovely area. Isn't it beautiful over there? Nice houses, big houses. But you definitely need a car this part of town. Yeah, I'm fighting against a headwind, so hopefully I won't get it going down Wilkinson Street. So I can't read a map. I wrote that I have to turn right. No, that's bullshit. I have to turn left. So I've got no idea how to write instructions to myself. But anyway, get down there and almost there then. It'd be great. I can have a rest. Oh, Branches Nursery was closer than I expected actually. So I'm actually there now. It's not a huge nursery, but let's see how we go. The fernery is really nice. I bought myself a couple of tree ferns. Interested in this one too. We'll see how we go. Yeah, it's really a very nice place. All done. Just got to go and collect my bike. Yeah, paid on the credit card. It's a nice day. Hopefully I'll find my way back home. That'd be good. Oh, there's the bike, so no problem there. I got some pots. I didn't get the potting mix. The potting mix costs a bit more than the other than Bunnings, but the big bonus is that they'll do free deliveries. Not sure what day it'll be something later in the week, so that's good. Spent about $185 I think so on the plants, but I think I got a good deal. $22 for the tree ferns. It sounds pretty good value to me, so I'm pretty happy. So anyway, back on the bike. to be sweating quite a bit by the time I get home. Well, that was a pretty good day yesterday. Got a lot achieved. I rode the bike right across to the Branches plant nursery, which I looked up on Google Maps and discovered it was about a 3.8 kilometre ride each way. So it was quite a workout for me because it was quite warm yesterday, warm and sunny, and it does make a difference. And when I was riding over there, I definitely struck a headwind, so it was hard work getting there, but getting back it was a lot easier, the ride, so that was good. And it was productive too, because I've got the free delivery of a whole lot of trees. I spent about $190 on a variety of fruit trees and some ferns and a couple of tree ferns. Tree ferns are only $22 and they were a decent size. I think that's bloody cheap. The most expensive thing were a couple of, I think it was a lemon and a lime tree. They were $32. They were the most expensive items. So it was excellent. And on top of that, I got to buy myself a new cupboard for next to my bed. I inherited one from the place that I lived in Clare Street, and they had rental type furniture in there. So I had a pretty rundown looking bedside drawer, and I just bought one for $40 from a guy who lives in Kowara, and he was happy to deliver it to my door. And so late yesterday afternoon, he came along, and I gave him $40, and you know, he was of the opinion that normally when you sell stuff online, you basically sell it for about a third of what you pay retail. So he was the opinion it was worth a fair bit. It was a lot nicer piece of furniture than what I've got. A lot wider, 3 drawers, and looks in decent nick. I think it said his father died at 99 years of age, so pretty good innings. So he has to dispose of a whole lot of stuff he's basically had. But it's the first thing I've bought from Gumtree since COVID, basically. I bought a whole lot of stuff just when it first broke out. I bought this particular sideboard, which is really nice, a Balinese sideboard. That cost me $300, but they reckon it cost the person who sold it to me, they paid $1,000 retail in Brisbane for it. And I got the leather couch as well through Gumtree. So yeah, I'll keep looking, and there seems to be a lot of people in the local areas that are actually selling it. Now, I'll just follow a routine I do every day. I basically take the residue of my coffee, the coffee grounds, and I take them across to my the compost bin out here. You won't be able to see a damn thing because I've got the door shut. And I just take them out, and I've got some. The door's a pain now, so I've got to get that fixed. That door's not good. That one there, that screen door, definitely need to get something done about that. Typical with houses, there's so many jobs to be done. Look, I had someone messaged me yesterday about how they said they're stuck in Melbourne and they want to come up here, and they're committed to coming to Kowara, and that it's sort of what these videos give them a bit of an insight into what it's like up here, so they're quite grateful. So that's really nice to hear. So it is good fun having the site. I never expected to get so much positive feedback, but yeah, people generally pretty good. You get a few trolls, but not many. It's generally pretty good. So there's the compost bin. I've actually purchased another one. I just actually went a bit crazy buying stuff today on eBay, and I bought myself a 300 litre compost bin. This one here I think is only about 150 litres. So I just basically put this is what's left of the sweet potato, just shavings from the sweet potato, going into the compost bin there. And then what I do is, with the residue from the coffee, I'll just swirl it around, use a bit of centrifugal force to get the actual grounds in the liquid, and then I just pour it in here over the top, and I think it helps to break it down a bit. The only downside is it might be creating a little bit of acidity in the mix. So I guess I could counterbalance that with a bit of lime, maybe. But I have seen some grub type creatures sort of going around the bottom there, so I better actually turn it over. You're supposed to turn over your compost as well, and my cousin told me that, and I've done that once. I better do it again. The new compost bin's got a separate section down below, and so you can actually take your compost that's already been totally processed, I guess, through heat and what have you. You can actually then take that and spread it around while the other compost is doing its stuff. It's still degrading inside. This tree's done really well. This one I had high hopes to grow. It's a rapid grower. The red leaves are actually the new growth, and so it's quite healthy at the moment. And the bottle brush over there is doing quite nicely too. So unfortunately, this bottle brush is pretty well RIP. But I guess you can't have luck with everything. I thought I was doing really well in my peas, and they now there's, for some reason, it may be disease or whatever, but these peas here are not looking great. The ones there have recovered, they're looking healthy, so it's weird. The same seeds, but for some reason, same potting mix. So go figure. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, that's my daily routine when it comes to the compost bins. So let you into the fascinating insight into my life. Actually, I'm going to contact the home brewer. They're quite good Aussie home brewers. They provide an 1800 number, so you can ring them at no cost. And I want to get my stout sent out, my brew for stout, and I want to have a couple of questions answered about home brewing. So just the final bit of the equation here is I then just rinse out my rinse this out with hot water, and then I'm ready to go for my next big cup of coffee tomorrow morning. And I bought myself a really big cup to have my coffee in from Kmart. It only costs a couple of dollars at that mug. You can see it over there. It's a big mother. But I just have that one cup of coffee a day, but it's the equivalent to at least 2 hours, I would imagine, normal cups, so that's fair enough. So there you go, all ready to go for the rest of the day. Now I've also got to just sort out my, I'll probably get a Coles delivery done today, and I'm going to be having a lot of deliveries done in the next week or so. So I've still got a Kmart one I've got to organise, but seeing I'm going to get that $500 back from Airtasker. It should be back by the end of the week or early next week. Yeah, things are going to get better, and also I'll be getting dividend payments later in the month. After that, it won't be such a big cash flow for a while, so make hay while the sun shines, as they say. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.